ask that you remain standing while I invite Mr. Robert Perrier forward to lead us in the singing of our national anthem.
Today we celebrate with pride the accomplishments of all our graduates. May your God bless you with a generous spirit, combined with confident attitude and trustworthy judgment. Your life journey will take you along a variety of paths. With integrity as your pledge, you are challenged to be attentive when you meet with others and to counsel with truth and fairness. Strive to establish calm environments that encourage kindness and empathy, as well as dignity and honor for all those in your care. May you be blessed with compassion and understanding as you venture into situations that require sensitive responses, caring hearts, and holistic healing toward the infirmed, brokenhearted, and the anxious. Be protectors of our traditions, heritage, and our many and diverse cultures by working in partnership with others in education, healthcare, business, industry, and research. Establish your creative vision with the knowledge that you are indeed capable of applying your gifts and talents in ways yet to be discovered. Remember with gratitude all who have supported and encouraged you over the years, and pass such encouragement on to others. May your God bless you and be your guide as you embrace all that life has to offer. Amen.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As Chancellor, it is my distinct pleasure to declare this 52nd session of Convocation open.
Mr. Chancellor, graduates, faculty and staff, family, friends, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Lakehead University's 52nd Convocation ceremonies. À nos invités distingués, les parents et les membres des familles, les amis, et en particulier ceux et celles qui seront bientôt diplômés, je vous souhaite bienvenue. I would like to acknowledge the original custodians of this land and pay my respects to the elders, past, present, and future. for they hold the memories, the traditions, the culture, and the hopes of Aboriginal peoples. I would also like to acknowledge that this gathering is being held on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe people, the Fort William First Nation, Treaty 3, Treaty 9, the Métis Nation of Ontario, and the 1850 Robinson Superior Treaty area. Ani buju wachiye kiniwia, migwich gabishayeng nongom gagishiak, ndamadu jitsi wimaban, Anishinaabe haki, Fort William First Nation, Treaty 3, Treaty 9, the Métis Nation of Ontario, 1850 Robinson Superior Treaty area. Mr. Chancellor, it is my privilege to introduce the members of the Platform Party for today's convocation. These members are recognized for the support and contributions they have made to Lakehead University. To the members of the Platform Party, I ask you to please stand as I announce your name or the area that you represent. Dr. Glenna Knudsen, Mace Bearer. Dr. Michel Bedard, Dean, Faculty of Health and Behavioral Sciences, and by the way, just confirmed as our new Dean day before yesterday, so big congratulations to him. Dr. Baram Dagostar, Dean, Faculty of Business Administration. He's my boss as well, so we have to be nice to him. So I'm in the business faculty. Dr. Roger Strasser, Dean, Northern Ontario School of Medicine. Dr. David Barnett, Dean, Faculty of Engineering. Dr. Chandra Shahi, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies. Dr. Andrew Dean, Vice President, Research and Innovation. Ms. Tammy Squiddy, 2016 Fellow of the University. Mr. David Tomlin, Vice Chair, Lakehead University Board of Governors. The Honorable Dr. Lois Wilson, past Lakehead University Chancellor. It is an honor to have you here, Dr. Wilson. Dr. Derek Burney, Lakehead University Chancellor. Dr. Moira McPherson, Provost and Vice President Academic. Ms. Helen Cromarty, 2016 Honorary Degree recipient. Margaret Boone, Professor Emerita of Nursing. Chief Peter Collins, Fort William First Nation. Grand Chief Alvin Fiddler, Anishinaabe Aski Nation. Ms. Kathy Possahan, Vice President, Administration and Finance. Ms. Deb Kamusi, Vice President, External Relations. Our very own Sister Alice Greer, our chaplain. Dr. Dean Jobin Bevins, Interim Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities. Patricia Savian, 2016 Professor Emeriti. Mr. Lou Perro, President, Lakehead University Alumni Association. Now, the next group of people are a very special group of people. They are members of Lakehead University Board of Governors, the volunteers that help run the university. Will you please take a stand and receive the accolades that you deserve? All of the board members, please. All the past fellows of the university who we honor today as well. Will all the senators of Lakehead University please stand? This is the other governing body that we have. Thank you. And then I think I'd like to thank a very special group of people. To all faculty and staff, could you please stand and be acknowledged by the students and the public for all the great work that you do and for having reached this point. All faculty and staff that are present, please receive a great round of applause. Without these individuals, without these exceptional individuals, we would not be able to be here today. Mr. Chancellor, it is my honor to introduce Ms. Margaret Boone, who will introduce the honorary degree recipient.
I'm very pleased to be here today and be able to introduce my friend and my colleague, Helen Cromarty. Helen is a member of the Sagiko First Nation. She attended both the Shinwalk and the Pelican Lake Residential Schools, the Plummer Memorial School of Nursing in Sault Ste. Marie, and Lakehead University. And from there, she graduated with her honors degree in Bachelor of Nursing Science. As long as I've known Helen, which is a fair number of years now, her interest has always been focused on education and on learning from every opportunity. And not just for herself, but for others as well. As a leader and a role model, Helen has engaged in activities to make education more accessible to others. To that end, she worked with the School of Nursing to develop the Native Nurses Entry Program. She was on the founding board of the Northern Ontario Medical Program, and she served on the Board of Governors for Lakehead University. And those are only a few of the many organizations and committees she was on, both locally and nationally. She has continued to encourage youth to continue with their education, to achieve their goals, and to value the opportunities that are possible from that education. So at this point, I would like to welcome Helen.
Mr. Chancellor, it is my great privilege and honor and pleasure to request on behalf of the Senate of Lakehead University that you confer on Helen Cromarty the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit you, Helen Cromarty, to the degree Doctor of Science, honoris causa. Cromarty. I now invite Dr. Cromarty to address convocation.
Hello to all of you. My given name is Helen. My traditional name, given to me by a friend who has gone to the spirit world, is the one who speaks truthfully and with compassion. Koyach kayamich, ikanachimich, nasne. To all the graduates, my most sincere congratulations on your success. Now that you'll be going into the next step, whether it's further education or into the workforce, and to all the families and the parents, my most sincere thank you. Because as parents, we waited for this moment. And we're always patiently and longingly waiting for our young people to finish and to succeed. So this day has come, and it's a great day for you as you watch your family member walk across the stage. So thank you for your support, and I thank you for your patience. Show your pride today. Congratulations. To the Senate and the Board of Governors, thank you for this great honor. I am truly appreciative, and I thank you for this event. And it is truly humbling to be recognized as an exceptional individual. I thank you all. So it's certainly a great privilege to be able to convey a message to you all. And today is a day of celebration, so celebrate. Education is a privilege that we should not take for granted. It is a resource that we can take with us wherever we go. And it gives you the competencies to grow, to function, and to develop your own uniqueness. Enjoy. Every journey is different, and you can make it what you want it to be. Now, I would like to tell you a short story about my journey through my education. I was born in a small remote community, Sachiko Lake First Nation, in northwestern Ontario. And I left Sachiko when I was 5 years old to go to residential school, and never to return to actually live there. I did return for some summers. I did not return home every summer. And that's another story. And I stayed away from Sachiko through elementary, secondary, and post-secondary education. And the part of the story I want you to hear is about those times when I went home, when I was able to go home for the summer. It was during those summertime in Sachiko that I cherish and I remember when my father and I would be alone. When I heard and learned many things, and I learned not to give up, not to forget who I was or where I came from. Now, in our culture, storytelling and legends are used to teach. And my father taught me many things. The history of life and the land, the creatures, the tools that were made and used, words in our language. And I had to relearn my language, and I'm still working on that. The traditional medicines we used, our beliefs, our families and lifestyles, and of course the hardships, many, many hardships. But he loved music and square dancing too. A self-taught musician who played many, many instruments. He talked about his travels. He talked about moving, trapping, but always with the land. He told me a story one day about being on his trap line and falling through the ice. And he was so desperate because his snowshoes went through the ice. And he said, I groped around in the icy water. He said, I was so relieved and to find that they had stuck under the ice. He was able to get them out, and he needed them, especially at that time of year. And so he rejoiced because he said, this is a sign that I will be able to teach my children, my family's grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. And he did teach, not only his family, but many people, non-Native people, and he went into the ministry. So as the years passed, the summers were very short. To me, they were short because, a quick trip to Sachiko. So one day he decided he's going to teach me how to play fiddle. Little Brown Jug. And, thinking back, I still can't play Little Brown Jug. So after all those summers with my father, I would feel strengthened, and upon leaving my parents with the advice, keep going. You finish what you have started. And years later, I was really happy that I had finished, because I did. And I started sharing, thanks to some of my friends and colleagues who encouraged me to come out and work. And one of the first projects I worked on was the Native Nurses Entry Program at Lakehead University. And so it was years ago in Thunder Bay when my father said, teach your children young Danis, my daughter. Time will pass and you will find or seem like they didn't listen or hear the teachings. But one day, at the crucial time of their lives, they'll use it. They'll find that there is someone up there watching over them with love and guidance. So I have seen this happen with my children. And he so loved so many children, and he always gave them endearing nicknames. So I have stories to tell my children and grandchildren now as part of their teachings. But I also have my teachers. I'm still learning. My sisters are the ones that carry on the teachings from me, because I still have a long way to go in learning my language. So as you continue your journey, remember your stories and tell them, pass them on as your own oral history. And it is unfortunate that I never did learn to play Little Brown Jug on the fiddle. But I did learn to play Spoons from an Irish band member. And I'm pretty good at it still. So my father was in his 80s when he said, I'm not done learning yet. So he went to the spirit world when he was 92, and his teachings remain. And so there is still hope for me and my fiddle, I think. So learn something every day, something new. And although you have completed a form of education, this will prepare you for your future. But remember, not all education takes place in the classroom. I find that education and learning are never ending. And so I thank my father, the Reverend Alex Barkman, for his love and his teaching. Miigwes for listening. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present Mr. David Tamlin, Vice Chair of the Lakehead University Board of Governors, who will introduce the candidate for the title of Fellow of Lakehead University.
Mr. Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Today, Lakehead University recognizes the hard work and dedication of Tammy Squitty. Tammy is a Lakehead alumna and a proud Aboriginal Nisga'a status Indian. For the past 27 years, Tammy has worked in vocational rehabilitation at the Workplace Safety and Insurance Board. She has also demonstrated her commitment to the wellness of our community through her 10 years of continuous volunteer service with a variety of local agencies and organizations. Tammy is a champion of Lakehead University and a role model and inspiration for generations of students. Mr. Chancellor, it is my great privilege and pleasure to request on behalf of the Board of Governors of Lakehead University that you confer on Tammy Squitty the title Fellow of the University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer on you, Tammy Squitty, the title Fellow of the University. Congratulations. This makes it official. Okay. There you are. Oh yeah, I gotta get the crest up there. We'll get a photo of it.
Mr. Chancellor, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our distinguished colleagues who have been awarded Professor Emeritus. The title of Professor Emeritus is offered to faculty members retiring this year from full-time academic life while holding the rank of Professor or Associate Professor at Lakehead. This year, we are pleased to recognize Dr. Patricia Sevian from the School of Nursing for all her years of hard work and dedication to Lakehead and to our students. So if you'd like to please stand. Congratulations. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce one of our soon-to-be newest graduates, Ms. Amanda Mihalus. Today, Amanda will be receiving her Honors Bachelor of Social Work degree and has a few words to share with the graduating class.
Chancellor Burney, President and Vice Chancellor Stevenson, members of the Lakehead University Board of Governors, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and fellow graduands. I am very proud to be addressing you today as students of Lakehead University for the last time. In a moment, we shall receive our degrees and become the graduates of Lakehead University's class of 2016. This is a momentous occasion, as it marks the end of an entire era in our lives, but it also marks the beginning of a new one. Take a moment to look around you. Breathe. Recall what inspired and challenged you, and remember this moment, because from now on, life will scatter us around the world. I am sure that without my Lakehead experiences, my life would be something completely different. I might not have developed self-determination, self-confidence, purposefulness, and commitment. I can say this with certainty. University has helped me to grow. We graduate with a feeling of deep satisfaction. We worked hard, and our efforts are giving us something more than just a degree. For me, true satisfaction lies in knowing I obtained knowledge and invaluable experiences that encourage me to grow and continue to strive towards greatness. It is time to create our own lives. The world is at our fingertips. As John Updike said, you cannot help but learn more as you take the world into your hands. Take it up reverently, for it is an old piece of clay with millions of thumbprints on it. I would like to share a story that represents how every obstacle we encounter presents an opportunity. A king once had a boulder placed on a roadway to see if anyone would try and remove the huge rock. Some of the king's wealthiest merchants and noblemen came by and simply walked around it. Many loudly blamed the king for not keeping the roads clear, but none did anything about getting the stone out of the way. Sometime later, a peasant came along, and after much pushing and straining, he finally succeeded in moving the rock. The peasant noticed a purse lying in the road where the boulder had been. The purse contained gold coins and a note from the king indicating that the purse was for the person who moved the boulder, showing that every obstacle presents an opportunity to improve our own condition. The Lakehead University coat of arms bears the motto, ad augusta per angusta, which is what the peasant learnt that day and what many of us strive to understand. Achievement through effort. However winding and different our life paths may be, we are all graduates of Lakehead University, and we come from a common belief, where intellectual freedom leads to the pursuit of the unconventional, where diversity comes from many cultures and nations, and where passion of individuality and communities is supported and believed in. Lakehead University gave each of us an opportunity to receive a higher level of academic achievement, balance our priorities, and feel free to choose our own paths. So what have we gained? Nelson Mandela believes that education is the most powerful weapon which can be used to change the world. That is what the graduates of Lakehead University aspire to do, is change the world. So let me wish you, the Lakehead University graduates of 2016, luck, perseverance, and success on our professional paths as innovators, researchers, policymakers, clinicians, and community developers. Take with you the words of Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. Good luck to us all.
Amanda Mohalas, ladies and gentlemen. Seated on this stage is an exceptional group of people. They are the people who will help and heal the minds and bodies of others using their individual skills and strengths. Ladies and gentlemen, while I suspect that you have already been doing so since the ceremonies began, I invite you to take another long look at these graduates. They will never be the same after today. Because of them, our world will never be the same. It will be better. Graduates, each of you has worked so very hard for this day. You're quite literally steps from a watershed moment in your life. You will hear your name, you will shake the hand of our Chancellor, and then you will take hold of your hard-earned university degree. It is the proud end to an exceptional chapter of your life's story. Your most recent years have been spent seeking knowledge, obtaining knowledge, questioning knowledge, and gaining wisdom. You have been challenged, you have struggled, and you have overcome. While helping to prepare you for your future, our university has also achieved so much in this past year. In 2015, Lakehead University was ranked Canada's #1 research university in its category, a distinction affirming that we're providing our students the education and tools they need in order to be at the forefront of innovation and discovery. A distinction affirming that our faculty are generating knowledge and disseminating it to our students and to the world. This year, Lakehead established a Canada Research Chair in Indigenous Mental Health and Addiction, held by Dr. Christopher Musquash. Lakehead has now 9 Canada Research Chairs dedicated to improving Canadians' depth of knowledge and quality of life. In March, our Department of Social Work became Northwestern Ontario's hub for the Youth Research and Evaluation Exchange, also known as YouthRex. YouthRex empowers and improves the well-being of Ontario's young people by offering support and resources to small and grassroots youth organizations. This past year, a cohort of 20 nursing students, the largest group ever, went to New Zealand to do their 4th-year clinical placements. Now, this rich learning experience allowed them to compare healthcare issues and outcomes in different countries. Our students succeed because they are exposed to a variety of aspects of their respective disciplines. Their success is proven each year, as 94% of Lakehead students find employment in their fields of study within 2 years of graduation, a number that is consistently above the provincial average. Throughout these accomplishments, faculty, staff, and students at Lakehead have sought knowledge, obtained knowledge, questioned knowledge, and gained wisdom. These most recent years of Canada's history have also been about seeking knowledge, obtaining knowledge, questioning knowledge, and gaining wisdom. Earlier, I acknowledged the traditional Aboriginal lands upon which this auditorium, our university, and the great city of Thunder Bay reside. I would like to take this moment to acknowledge that other exceptional individuals could have walked across the stage as well, however. They were never given the chance. Their stories came to an end in residential schools, far from their families and far from hope. Those marked by this period in our history continue to face challenges and continue to struggle. But thanks to the commissioners of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, the Honourable Mr. Murray Sinclair, now Senator Sinclair, who was here with us yesterday, Dr. Marie Wilson, and Chief Wilton Littlechild, we now have an historic report filled with many of those stories. Those stories are of survivors who were and are challenged, of survivors who did and continue to struggle, and of survivors who have yet to overcome. Indeed, the publication of that report marked a watershed moment in our country's history. During Senator Sinclair's remarks about the report, he said, and I quote, "We owe it to each other to build a Canada based on our shared future, a future of healing and trust," end of quote. 6 months ago, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission issued 94 calls for action in its report. Even before the release of that milestone report, Lakehead University took steps towards reconciliation between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal peoples. We did so by becoming the first post-secondary institution in Canada to require that all undergraduate programs include the equivalent of 18 hours of Aboriginal content. We did this not only because 11% of our students self-identify as Aboriginal, but because we all benefit from having deeper understanding and respect for our diverse fellow citizens. I cannot think of a better group of people to entrust our shared future than the graduates that we're celebrating here today. Lakehead University is proud to be an inclusive, safe place that welcomes and nurtures each and every student within our rich and diverse university community. That invaluable experience has made our graduates ready to be leaders in a world rich with diversity. Graduates, you're about to show everyone in this auditorium and everyone in this world not only what you are capable of, but what all of you are capable of, and what all of us can achieve together. Our graduates, who count themselves among our almost 60,000 alumni around the world, have proven that they have various exceptional abilities. To be the impetus for change in the world of tomorrow, to be the impetus for challenge and seeking truths, and to be the impetus for reconciliation between our peoples. As we move from the truth to the reconciliation process with First Nations, Métis, and Inuit, we as a community and we as a university must also move from seeking knowledge to challenging knowledge, from gaining knowledge to exercising wisdom, and from learning the truth to practicing reconciliation. The wisdom we must all gain will be to never repeat the mistakes of the past and contribute to reconciliation and justice in the future. Graduates, I am joined today by a great number of people who are very proud of you today. On behalf of all of them, congratulations to each and every one of you. Because of you, our world will never be the same. It will only be better. Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, it is my privilege and pleasure to introduce two exceptionally talented Lakehead University alumni that will perform for us next. Please join me in welcoming Philip Duke on fiddle, accompanied by Clay Brainland on guitar. And Helen, if you want to join in, you're more than welcome. Especially for you, by the way. I think I saw Helen tapping her toes on that one. Hope you enjoyed that. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present Dr. Dean Jobin Bevans, who will introduce the candidates for degrees and diplomas.
I would like to request that all of the graduands please stand. Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate of the University, I present to you the candidates who have fulfilled the academic requirements for degrees and diplomas and who have complied with all other requisites of the University. Mr. Chancellor, will you admit these graduates? You may now take your seats. Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Health and Behavioural Sciences, I have the honour to present the PhD and Master's graduates from the faculty and to introduce Dr. Chander Shahi, Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, who will congratulate each graduate. Hooding will be done by Dr. Michel Bédard, Dean of the Faculty of Health and Behavioural Sciences. We begin with the Doctor of Philosophy, Emily Fawcett. Cristina Ayero. Sarah Marie Sinclair. Concluding the Doctor of Philosophy, we can continue with the Master of Arts. Victoria Pitura, concluding the Master of Arts. Continuing with the Master of Health Sciences, Andrea Honches. Shayna Parker, concluding the Master of Health Sciences. Continuing now with the Master of Public Health, Cara Gunderson. Diana Moses, also graduating from the Primary Healthcare Nurse Practitioner program. Saba Ramath. Deepa Ramdin, concluding the Master of Public Health. Continuing now with the Master of Science. April Hantley. Ariel Pelletier. Vanessa Smikalski, concluding the Master of Science. Continuing now with the Master of Social Work. Marietta Beardy Duncan. Shannon Schiffer. Lauren Stewart. Roseanne Francis Wesley, concluding the Master of Social Work. Continuing now with the Honours Bachelor of Arts. Mr. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of the PhD and Master's graduates of the Faculty of Health and Behavioural Sciences. I now have the honour to present the undergraduate graduates from the faculty. Dr. Michel Bidal will congratulate each graduate. We start now with Sarin Baker. Megan Bilski. Shauna Fossum. Melissa Hasio. Amy Killen. Nicole Kinsel. Rachel Kushner. Jessica Lachance. Alissa Laflamme. Tessa Lachèvre. Janice Thibault. Tegan Tabucci. Marissa Van Deckel. Courtney Jurgen, concluding the Honours Bachelor of Arts. We continue now with the Bachelor of Arts in the four-year program with Samantha Cahill. Vanessa Lopez. Ashley McVicker. Vanessa Doviak. Samara Wiggett. Jessica Courtney Emberley, concluding the Bachelor of Arts. Continuing now with Christina Fletcher. Caitlin Fletcher. Neil Fletcher. Jennifer Gallagher. Caitlin Hogan. Brittany Martin. Leanne Nickel. Rayanne Nystrom. Irene Olango, concluding the Bachelor of Arts. We now continue with the Honours Bachelor of Kinesiology, Arash Amandian Aradzi. Kayla Amorin. Dylan Brown. Chloe Butler. Jordan Cottom. Nathan Davis. Nathan DeFranco. Haley Esba. Alexander Falsino. Wade Garbett. Cody Gibson-Wilkie. Trevor Green. Kenneth Group. Zachariah Henderson. Nathan Hogan. Spencer Hogan. Thomas Hoshizaki. Mitchell Kostecki. Chelsea Leboeuf. Elizabeth Legacy. Marcus Lecary. Emily Lorette. Alexandra Mackenzie. Taylor McLean. Christy McWilliam. Michael Makala. Katie Miller. Sean Perry. Brittany Pennock, winner of the Dean's Medal for the Faculty Health and Behavioural Sciences, and also the winner of the Dean Braun Scholar Award for Kinesiology. Joseph Quadrilatero. Brett Sakiyama. Jennifer Smith. Haley Tebow. Maximilian Vaclav. Nicholas Viant. Kayla Vincent. Amy Worden. Caitlin Zen. Michelle Zarowski, concluding the Honours Bachelor of Kinesiology. Kaylee Kernahan-Keast, graduating with a Bachelor of Science. We We continue on with the Bachelor of Science in Nursing with Marissa Agostino. Anud Ahmed. Rebecca Elcock. Emily Anderson. Ross Anderson. Chelsea Odette. Cynthia Bagnall. Yvonne Banning. Karis Barrett. Emma Baxter. Matthew Begg. Danielle Boise. Avery Bosma. Olivia Bosman. Jenny Burkelman. Kate Bryan. Madison Cades. Kylie Campbell. Amanda Carroll. Lindsay Christie. Riley Cronk. Brittany Cusworth. Tina Dennis. Dale Doggett. Saxon Duncan. Taylor Dunn. Sandy Elliott. Kayla Erickson. Ashley Ford. Ali Fuzz. Caitlin Gall. Courtney Gibson. Haley Gorell. Kaylee Grant. Shirley Guay. Barbara Gunka, winner of the Dean Bronze Scholar Award for Nursing. Catherine Hansen. Amanda Hartford. Sarah Hatch. Stacy Hawes. Alyssa Higgins. Melissa Honan-Bouchal. Emma Horner. Kelly Hyatt Barbeau. Alexa Johnson. Aisha Kalkan. Carolyn Kiwasan. Samantha Ketchison. Kim Jin Hua. Jesse Kilpatrick. Kayla Gelman. Alana Kozlowski. Jacob Kubinik. Jennifer Lake. Ashley Langdon. Shaylin LeBlanc. Ryan Lees. Sarah Lewis. Nicholas Lezinski. Elena McDonald. Stephanie Maleko. Jacqueline Mars. Megan Marshall. Gillian Matthews. Matthew McComber. Charlotte McEwen. Chelsea and Rosabelle McCowan. Ailsa McIntosh. Gillian McKay. Karen Meekis. Justine Monteith. Leah Morasuti. Noreen Mosquito. Abby Nedgil. Serena Orek. Ashley Peglero. Brittany Parsons. Celeste Peel. Lois Paramaki. Caitlin Pekavet. Lindsay Postel. Jennifer Pranger. Navorda Ranavira. Amy Richardson. Emily Rose. Megan Ross. Eliza Celeste. Zachary Shaw. Alyssa Short. Kyle Siddle. Jay Sloanwhite. Sydney Sneevy. Myrna Jane Stonepoint. Gina Tassone. Taylor Thiessen. Ashley Thompson. Maureen Thompson. Jessica Tilakainen. Katrina Turkowiak. Telsey Vainio. Taylor Varan. Lisa Varardo. Ivana Vidjin. Kayla Voot. Jemusina Ward. Natasha Ward. Leah Weigel. Victoria Willard. Margaret Williams. Socorro Woodman. Heidi Zettel, concluding the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Continuing now with the Honours Bachelor of Social Work, Ashley Anderson. Kelty Bocage. Amber Beaver. Haley Carruthers. Chase Dietrich. Tabitha Donaldson. Christy Figliomeni. Denise Genereux. Jennifer Goslin. Amy Graham. Jennifer Gavora. Haley Knudsen. Lisa Labelle. Erica Maki. Katie Matthews. Krista McCooey. Amanda Mihalis. Kaya Moriso Ferguson. Jana Murphy. Savannah Perot. Jennifer Robinson. Shane Sacchetti. Cassandra White. Mr. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of all of the graduates from the Faculty of Health and Behavioural Sciences.
Mr. Chancellor, Andrea Tarsitano, Associate Vice President Enrollment and Registrar, will now receive the degrees and diplomas on behalf of all absent students who have graduated today. Big round of applause for all those that weren't here. Well done. Well done. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce Mr. Lou Perro, the President of the Lakehead University Alumni Association.
Chancellor Burney, President and Vice Chancellor Stevenson, members of the Platform Party, faculty and staff, parents and guests of graduating students, and certainly most important, the graduating class of 2016. It is truly an honor for me to be here this morning in order to celebrate with you and your special day. It is also my privilege on behalf of 57,000 alumni stationed around the world to congratulate you and officially welcome you as a graduate into the Alumni Association of Lakehead University. This is another exciting year at Lakehead University. Not only are we celebrating your graduation this weekend, which is an important event in your lives and those associated with you, we, as an association, are very proud of the fact that we're able to expand the number of alumni chapters that exist in Canada and around the world. We believe that through chapter events in centres such as Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto, Simcoe County, Ottawa, Hong Kong, and Finland, our alumni members have opportunities to engage, celebrate, and share within their own communities. We also believe that further expansion is critical to our successful delivery as an association. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I would like to congratulate Honorary Doctor of Science recipient, Dr. Helen Cromartie, a Lakehead alumni, and would also like to offer congratulations to fellow of the University, Tammy Squiddy, also a Lakehead alumni. This is the third year that we, as an Alumni Association, have presented to the graduates a Lakehead University scarf. It signifies that you graduated from Lakehead University and also represents a warm welcome to Lakehead University's Alumni Association as a graduate. We strongly believe it is a symbol of your graduation and has become a tradition of Lakehead University's convocation ceremonies. Wear it with pride, stay in touch, and follow our association through our website, social media, and our newly branded magazine, Journey. It is our hope that we can write an article about you in the Alumni magazine as you continue on your journey. Once again, congratulations on your achievement that was recognized today with the granting of your degree. Your uniqueness will come from what you value, the path that you follow, and the decisions you make. Follow your passion and your dreams. We as an association wish you well in the next step of your journey. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I would like to thank you for being who you are. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of this wonderful ceremony, but you know, there's a group of people here that we haven't thanked. We thanked a lot of people. So first of all, I'm going to ask all the graduates who probably need a little bit of a stretch, you just stand up for a second. Just stand up. What I want you to do is I want you to look in the audience to your friends, your family, your loved ones who have supported you through this, and I want you to give them a loud standing ovation. Come on. Thank you, friends, family, parents, and others for supporting all of these brilliant young graduates. So please sit down. I don't guarantee that you can start renovating that extra room in your house right so far. They might come back, but 94% of them do get jobs within 2 years, so you'll have to deal with that one on your own. So, Mr. Chancellor, that concludes the activities for us. Thank you very much.
We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen, believe me. Thank you, Dr. Stevenson. And first of all, I just want to say a few words to each of you that I had the pleasure of meeting on stage. Amanda stole my line, but I want to echo it anyway. What Nelson Mandela said once was that education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world, and I agree. And as a Canadian, I also know from my own experience that you have more opportunity to do something great with that weapon than those in any country that I know. Now, I'm in the fourth quarter of my life, and most of you are in the first. But you now have the essential ingredient to shape your life, your future, and that of our country. So make the most of it. I hope the knowledge that you have gained in whatever field will inspire, above all, curiosity. Curiosity that leads to ideas and innovation about the things you will produce or the actions you will take to help make our society better. As my wife Joan's favorite author, Dorothy Sayers, once observed, the sole true end of education is simply this: to teach men and women how to learn for themselves. I also like what the Wharton School in Philadelphia cites as 3 principles for success: patience, persistence, and passion. With patience comes wisdom, with perseverance comes determination, and with passion comes desire. That's a powerful combination that will serve you well in any career. And keep in mind, too, what Steve Jobs of Apple once said: the only way to do great work is to love what you do. And if you do not find it, keep looking. Family will be your anchor and your rudder throughout life. And along with Dr. Stevenson, I want to thank your parents and your families who have done so much to make today a reality for each of you. Well done, parents and family. You did it too. But if you think your job is done, think again. As a father of 4 and a grandfather of 15, I can assure you that parenting is a lifetime responsibility. It just keeps on giving. Just last month, around 10 o'clock one evening, our youngest son arrived at our home in Ottawa with his wife and his family of 3 children. They had been evacuated from their home in nearby Chelsea because of toxic fumes from a fire at a garage. My wife was distressed that we did not have any Cheerios on hand for their breakfast. But most of all, I congratulate each and every one of our graduates, and I wish you a stimulating future. I want to give special thanks to Dr. Cromarty for her inspiring comments to each of you and to all of us. And I want to thank you all for the privilege I have had now of serving as Chancellor of this inspirational university. Thank you very much. I now declare this convocation officially closed.